Right. This is my UFC 313 breakdown. I'll go through the card. Start off with Alex Morono versus Carlos Leal. Um, Carlos Leal's just a unit. He went out there, he walked forward, he didn't care about what Morono was throwing. He tanked everything. Then he battered him. He was piecing him up in the clinch, throwing hard knees to the body, backing him up against the cage, throwing hard punches to the body, landed big shots to the head. He just pieced him up, you know. I mean, that's how you should fight Alex Morono. Morono has no power, you know, and Carlos Leal knew that, and he just walked forward and he didn't care what Morono was going to land, and just pieced him up and battered him. Carlos Leal has a really good clinch game. He looked very strong. He looks like I mean, you can tell that with his physique that he's going to be strong, but he looks very strong in the clinch. He has a very good clinch game. Great fight, great performance. He's now 2-0 in the UFC. Bruno Ferreira. Oh, jeez. Bruno Ferreira versus Armin Petrosian. A surprising ending to a good fight. Petrosian was doing good. He was outstriking Bruno. He was doing well. First round was 9-9 because Petrosian got a point taken off him for low blows, which is understandable. He got like 2 low blows in the span of like 20 seconds or something. There were bad low blows as well. You could hear the whack on the cup. But yeah, second round. Bruno, I forgot what was it? What was the submission again? I think he got him a triangle. Jeez, my memory's terrible. But yeah, that's good. You know, that's an improvement in. I mean, Petrosian doesn't have the best grappling or wrestling. But that's an improvement to his last fight when he got submitted by Abu Nurmagomedov, whatever his name is. I think it's Abu Nurmagomedov. Abu, I'll just call him Abu. But yeah, great fight. Good performance. I'm surprised he was the underdog in this fight. You know, he was doing well in the Abu fight. He almost knocked out Abu at times. A couple times. Ahmed Petrosian is coming off a KO loss to Shara. So I was surprised he was the underdog in this fight. But yeah, great performance. It was an armbar. Armbar. That's what it was. Yeah. Triangle armbar. Yeah, great performance. Great improvement by Bruno Ferreira. Joshua Van versus Ray Tsuruya. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Something like Ray Tsuruya, something like that. Yeah, Joshua Van battered him. This went exactly how I thought it would go. Joshua's got fantastic sprawls. I knew he was going to defend all the takedowns. Ray doesn't have any striking. Joshua Van was piecing him up. He did amazing. This is literally, like I just said, it's like exactly how I thought this fight would go. I had him by decision. Towards the end, though, he was piecing up. I did say that as well. Towards the end, he was piecing up the body, landing good shots to the body. But yeah, good performance. I mean, give him someone higher up, man. Give a good ranked opponent. But yeah, great performance by Joshua Van. Next one, Bobby Green versus Mauricio Ruffi. What a KO! This is one of the best KOs I've ever seen in my life. A mad spinning heel kick KO. I mean, Ruffi, I think every punch he landed, I think he didn't land much hits in this fight. He rocked Bobby early on with a good right hand. Bobby Green looked unconfident in this fight. He didn't look himself, and that's understandable. Ruffi's an awkward fighter, awkward style. He's powerful, he's fast, he's got great boxing, great kicks. He's a tough fight to fight. This went exactly how I thought it would go. First round KO. Bobby Green, his style just ain't good. You know, he gets rocked all the time or knocked out all the time in the first round. Yeah, that went exactly how I thought it would. I mean, not the spinning heel kick. I didn't think you'd get a spinning heel kick, But yeah, crazy. He kind of feints a hook. Gets Bobby to move his hands. Turns into a spinning heel kick. Bobby tries to get out of the way, but he's too. His back was right against the cage, so he couldn't get the space, and then just gets clipped on the temple, face flat, brutal KO, phenomenal. Skip that one, don't care about that one. Jalen Turner versus Ignacio Bahamondes, another submission. There were quite a few submissions on this one. It's quite surprising. Yeah, great performance by Ignacio. His ground game looked amazing. Jalen Turner isn't no slouch on the ground. He's got good ground game. And I'm pretty sure he retired at the end of this. But yeah, great performance by Ignacio. Good submission. Not much happened apart from that, really. I mean, the fight was on the feet was pretty even. Ignacio was just doing his usual, throwing his kicks and stuff. And then I don't know how it went down. I don't think I don't think Turner shot a takedown or anything, but I think Ignacio kind of fell on his back. But Ignacio looked really good on his back. His ground. He said this in the post-fight interview. He said he's been working on his ground game, and he looked phenomenal. Great submission. Yeah. Next one, Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. Good fight, great fight, amazing fight. Probably fight of the night. Fiziev was, he took a bit an opposite, we'll say, plan to their previous fight. He was shooting takedowns. At one point, he had Gaethje in like a weird. He was on top of Gaethje, sat on top of him, in a kind of like a triangle with his legs, and then was just elbowing the body. It was crazy. But Gaethje basically got up from everything. I thought first round went to Fiziev, sorry, and in the second round Gaethje comes out and it looked amazing. He looked defensively better in this fight as well. He didn't really get rocked much. In the second round, he gets into the clinch, throws an uppercut, rocks Fiziev badly. Fiziev goes down, and I think he finished on top. He could have finished him. Honestly, I could have thought he could have finished him that round, but Gaethje didn't seem want to risk gassing out, it seemed. But yeah, they both looked good in this fight. Third round, Gaethje was just piecing him up. Fiziev, you could tell this was a short notice one for Fiziev because his cardio wasn't the best. Yeah, gassed out quite a bit in the last round. But yeah, it was a great fight. I don't know where we go. I think we continue after this. For Gaethje, give him a Dan Hooker. Continue with that fight. That's a great matchup. If Gaethje wins that, you never know. Title shot maybe. But yeah, great fight. Great performance from both of them. Gaethje looked a lot better. He looked like he improved. That time off has served him well. Yeah, great fight. Right, this is the one I'll talk about. Magomed Ankalaev won. This division's dead now. I mean, this went from being the most exciting division, one of the most exciting divisions. Not more exciting than like the lightweight divisions and stuff like that, and featherweight, but this went from being a top tier division, Pereira fighting all the time, getting these mad knockouts, having wars, to now Ankalaev is going to be a crotch sniffing pussy, holding people against the cage. That's all he's going to do in his next fights. Yeah, I thought Pereira won this. I really did. I thought he had the first, third, and fifth. I mean, even the fourth, Ankalaev did fuck all in the fourth round. I literally in the fourth round, Pereira exits the clinch, he resets, and then Ankalaev pushes him straight back into the clinch. He's not even going for takedowns, and what's bad with Mark Goddard, who never splits people up. He had to go and split people up. Oh, it's so annoying, man. These Mario Bautistas. I mean, was he watching Mario Bautista's fight against Aldo for his fight camp? Was that what he's practicing? Just holding him up against the fence. It's so. I don't get how you get scored that. One of the judges as well had Pereira losing. Is he the third or the fifth? I don't get how. Like, Ankalaev did good, you know. I was saying this. Ankalaev's a good striker. He's not some shit striker, you know. He's not like Jamal Hill. Pereira's gonna walk through him with a left hook straight away. Magomed's good. He's very well rounded. But man, why do you have to fight like an absolute pussy? It's annoying. But yeah, right, let me talk about the fight. First round, Pereira did well, just digging the calf. I just want to say this as well. Jan Blachowicz did better with the leg kicks, only because Jan was kicking his shin. Let's not forget that. Jan was hitting shin to shin. Pereira doesn't do that. He goes for the calf. So that's why that's why Magomed looked better with the that's why his legs looked better. That's why he wasn't buckling as much as he did in the Jan fight. I mean, Magomed was throwing some good leg kicks back, to be fair, but they weren't really doing much. But yeah, Pereira was still chewing up that leg, bruising that calf, doing really well. First round was his. Second round was close, and then towards the end, Ankalaev rocks him. Doesn't really do much to be honest. He rocks him. I'll give him that. I think it was a right hand. It was a good shot. Yeah, and then Pereira gets in the clinch. There's like 2 seconds left, and then the round ends. It won him the round, but people massively blew that up and was like, "Oh my god, he's bloody almost knocked him out." But yeah, that won him that round. So round 2 was Ankalaev. Round 3, I thought Pereira won. Pereira was doing well. He was piecing him up again, attacking that calf. And the I feel like the reason why Alex lost this is because he's fighting too much on the back foot. He seemed. I mean, of course he's going to seem uncomfortable when he's fighting a good wrestler and a good striker. But that's what, in the judges' eyes, even though they're fucking retarded, right? They think if you're on the back foot, you lose the fight instantly. You're on the back foot, you lose the fight. Apparently, to these judges. Stupid, man. It's so annoying. You can win a fight on the back foot. You can. Pereira was doing well. He was landing the calf kick. But he should have pressured more. I'll admit that. He should have been putting the pace on him more. But yeah, I didn't win in the third. Fourth, you could have given Pereira the fourth, man. Ankalaev did literally nothing. The entire round, Ankalaev was just hugging him against the fence. It was so annoying, man. As soon as that happened, I knew the last 2 rounds were just going to be just pure clinching. Nothing. You know, I knew it was going to be another Mario Bautista versus Jose Aldo. So annoying, man. But yeah, you could. I mean, I gave Ankalaev the fourth, but you could have give it to Pereira. Pereira, like, as soon as they left the clinch, Pereira was back to. I mean, it was like 5 seconds left clinch, but he was punching, he was kicking again, and then Ankalaev pushes him. You should be punished for stalling. If I'm a judge and I'm looking at, I'm thinking he's stalling. Punish him for that. Punish him for making the fight boring. This isn't. I don't give a shit what people say. Oh, this is MMA. Shut the fuck up. It's entertainment. That's what it is. This is all entertainment. And if it's boring, then it's not going to be good entertainment, is it? Oh my god, it's just fucking annoying. But anyways, right. Yeah, they were both landing knees in the clinch. It was an even round, to be honest with you. Him holding him against the fence does nothing. I don't get why that it's not damage. You think the fence is like cutting his skin and like is that the damage that they're thinking about or something? I'm genuinely baffled. They were both landing knees in the clinch, and then at the end of the round, Pereira actually was the one who got a takedown and tripped him. I mean, it was like 1 second left on the clock, but still. And in the 5th round, I'm pretty sure one of the judges gave him the fifth, or it might have been the third. I don't know. One of the two. No, I think one of the judges gave it 49-46. That's the worst scorecard of all time. 49-46. That guy should be hung. He should be hung. Put to death. Get him on death row. Kill this man. Whoever put 49. These are the judges that ruin this sport. It's so annoying, man. But in the fifth round, I had him winning that. He was landing good leg kicks, head kicks, beautiful jabs. He was doing better. And then Ankalaev starts fucking trying to clinch again. It's just like, come on, you couldn't even take him down. What the fuck? It's so annoying, man. But yeah, I had Pereira winning the first, the third, and the fifth. I thought Pereira won this. Was it close? Yes. Do I think it was a robbery? I do think it was a robbery. Because I think it was a robbery because I think fighters should be punished for stalling. That's why. I mean, Pereira, just on these normal rules right now, Pereira should have won. If you're going by the current judging criteria, damage trumps all, and Pereira does more damage. It's as simple as that. He was doing more damage. But they gave it to him because he's a fucking inbred little pussy. Fucking cliff dwelling fucking little inbred. Ugly big nosed bitch. It's gonna be boring now. This division's fucking ruined. It's fucking ruined. What we're gonna do, I'm hoping, man. I mean, they're probably gonna run it back. They'll run it back most definitely. I don't think there's anybody else in the division who deserves a title shot. And if they do get a title shot, then Nolan Ankalaev, next time Pereira fights for the title, because I mean he's been dominant. It's not like he needs to go on another 2-fight win streak. He should deserve an instant rematch. But Nolan Ankalaev, that'll be in 2 years from now when Pereira's 40. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, this division's just shit. It's just I'm sick of these fight ruined divisions. You know what? Why can't they just take a page out of like Makhachev's book? Islam is entertaining. He's fun. When I'm watching Islam, I'm not mad. I'm not angry because he doesn't stall. He doesn't do this. He actually tries to fight. He tries to make it entertaining, and he's funny. He's a funny guy. Ankalaev's just a fucking big nosed bum. That's what he is. Pussy. Ah, God. I hate Ankalaev, man. But I hope they just feed. Oh. They're gonna do an Pereira rematch, and it'll be the same fucking thing. Because they want Dagestanis. They want these Russians to be their champions. Because Dana sucks them off. He's obsessed with them. You know, like there's always been this like rivalry between the Brazilians and the Russians, and the Brazilians always get the short end of the stick in decisions. We see that all the time. This is a fact. If someone's in, I mean, there's been bad decisions where Brazilians have won. I won't lie. There has been bad decisions where Brazilians have won, but half the time, 3/4 of the time, I'll say 4/5, the Russian will win the decision. It's simple as that. It's all because of Khabib. Genuinely, if I could go back in time, I would remove Khabib from this planet. And then we just have a better sport. We honestly would. We wouldn't have all these fucking crotch sniffers ruining the sport. Magomed isn't even a crotch sniffer. I mean, he's just holding him against the fence. It's so annoying. Ah, jeez. I need to go to sleep. Yeah, man. It's a shame. But I still think someone like Yuri could beat him. Maybe it's not Jamal. Jamal's shit, but Yuri could beat him. I genuinely think Yuri could do well against Ankalaev. Yuri's not going to fight in the back foot. Yuri will go forward. Yeah, but respect to Ankalaev. You know, he's a good fighter. I'll give him that. Yeah. You know, I respect him as a fighter, but I fucking hate him as a person. I respect him. You know, he's putting his health on the line for our entertainment. Even though he's not entertaining. He's boring. Genuinely, he might be the most boring light heavyweight, I'd say. He had like a good fight against Johnny Walker. Before that, they're all boring. I mean, Anthony Smith, I guess that was a good one. But Anthony Smith is shit. On paper, he's amazing. But he's fucking shit, realistically. Yeah, man, I'm just fucking depressed. I really don't see how they gave it to this Ankalaev. I really don't see